Another courtroom testimony continued on day 3 of the Jacob Pearman trial. He's accused of the murder of his wife, Carla, on Valentine's Day 2013 and of abusing her then 7-year-old son. Today's testimony revealed explicit details of the days and hours leading up to her murder. Ms. Talia Kaplan is covering this trial. She joins us live outside the Rutherford County Courthouse. Talia?
Bob, today's testimony revealed Carla Pearman's plans. She wanted a divorce. Now, according to those who testified, she was scared for her son and for herself.
Jacob Pearman once again visibly upset as prosecutors read his statement to the witness on the stand, a Murfreesboro detective. In that statement, Pearman said he and Carla were arguing on Valentine's Day 2013. He was in a bad mood, upset about the court proceedings scheduled that day on the child abuse charge.
At that time of everything that happened, I was suicidal, never homicidal. And I was set off by something she said, and I hit her 2 or 3 times in the face, then choked her.
Testimony Thursday focused on the moments leading up to Carla Pearman's murder. Attorney John Green testified, saying he met with Carla on February 13, 2013, because she wanted to leave Pearman. She cited adultery and inappropriate marital conduct as grounds for divorce in the paperwork.
She broke down. She was crying. She was sobbing. At one point, she was hysterical.
They also talked about obtaining a restraining order.
She wanted an ex parte restraining order, which meant that it was of an emergency nature. Ex parte meaning it would be out of the presence of the party against whom the restraining order was sought, that is, the defendant in this case.
The next day, Carla was murdered. Officer Stephen McGowan responded to the Murfreesboro home she shared with her husband, initially for a welfare check, a possible suicide. But when he arrived, he found Carla in her bed.
Pulled the covers down a hair to grab and check for a pulse because she was completely unresponsive. As soon as I grabbed in touch, I could immediately tell that she was deceased.
Now, detectives who testified here today say Pearman was cooperative. In fact, in a videotaped confession, he admits he choked his wife to death. Now the question for the jury is, was it premeditated? Now, coming up at 5, we'll tell you about some of the evidence presented in the courtroom. For now, I'm Talia Kaplan live in Rutherford County. Bob, back to you.
Thank you, Talia. And the trial is expected to last another 4 to 7 days.